Hello everyone, welcome to the Hindu editorial vocabulary, reading and summary series presenting by Diction Addiction. Today's Hindu editorial title is Poll Position on Supreme Court Order on Local Body Elections. Vocabulary, the first section. In this section, we will dissect the editorial for important and new words. The new and important words, pronunciation, meaning, as well as usage would be discussed. The first one is quarter. You see, one of the four equal parts of something is called as a quarter. Elapsed means time is past. So 75 years are elapsed since the British government, Britishers went out of India. Elapsed means time has passed. Self-contained means they have everything within themselves to whatever they needed. So whatever they needed is there with them. That is called as self-contained, means they can make their own decisions and they can work on that. Governance means the way in which system is managed. The way in which system is managed at highest level. So that is called as governance. Inadequate means not sufficient. Not sufficient means not enough. Devolution means decentralization of the power and distributing the power to the others. Or delegation of powers is called as nothing but called devolution. So central government, state government, and rural or urban body. This is how governance works in the India. So distribution of power from center to state to the local bodies. That power distribution is called as devolution. Facet means each object will have a number of facets. Each problem will have a number of dimensions. So each dimension of something, one dimension of something, or that is what is called as a facet. Beset means having a lot of trouble with something. The theme is beset of injuries, means affected in a bad way is called as a beset. Arbitrary means no logic, random. So arbitrary distribution of resources between Andhra Pradesh and Telangana means there is no logic, there is no equality between that. So that is what is called as a arbitrary analysis, means they don't have any backbone to why they are analyzing it. Delimitation means putting a boundaries for something. That is what is called delimitation, action of fixing the boundaries, especially fixing of wards or fixing of assembly constituencies or fixing of the parliament constituency. That is what is called delimitation, means fixing the boundaries for something is called as delimitation. Fair means appropriate and acceptable in particular situation. Appropriate and acceptable. Fair rules. Fair game means it is acceptable by everybody. Because if you play a game in the fair manner, that is acceptable and appropriate for situation. That is what is called a fair. Independent means free from the someone, or free and not controlled by any other person. Independent India. Autonomous, independent and having a power to make their own decision. Universities are independent bodies or autonomous bodies, means they whatever decision they want to take for themselves, they'll take. They will not depend on other. That is what is called as autonomous. They can make their own decision based upon their need and situation. That is what is called as autonomous. Unfortunately means you are feeling bad or sad. Unfortunately, I could not come to your dinner party. Means I could not make it. I'm feeling bad about it. Regime means government. Present regime or previous regime or Modi regime is good for someone, bad for someone. Means government or administration is called as regime. Favorites means liked more than one other. Who is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? Favorites means you like someone without a reason. That is what is called as you neglect other or you give more preference to someone. Something is called as favorites. Partisan means loyal, more supporting to the one person or one ideology. That is what is called as partisan. So RSS or ABP are partisan to the Modi. Or other like TRSV or other any organization is a partisan to something, right? So partisan, I am partisan of someone means you don't use much whatever he does, you just accept it, you just follow it, you oblige it. That is called as a partisan. Confidence means feeling of trying. You are sure that your own abilities are good enough to do something. You are sure that your own abilities are good enough to perform or do something is called as confidence. It's a feeling. Confidence is a feeling. Concern means worried or interested. What is your concern on this one? Why you are so much concerned on this issue? I am concerned about the issue. Means you are worried. Mirrored means involved in someone or something. Manning, operating or control something is called as manning. Undeniable means you have to accept it. There is no way. So it is certainly true. Certainly true. That's a fact. In that case, undeniable evidence is there. So the person is convicted. Right? So evidence is undeniable. Means no question of going back on that. Backdrop, in that backdrop means whatever is happening in that situation, in that background, in that backdrop. Salience means very important aspects. Write the salient features of X and Y. Means very important features of that. Mockery means insulting, ridiculous or worthless. Mockery of democracy. Mandate means authority given to a group of people who are elected. They have authorization to perform some function. That is what is mandate. Beholden. Beholden means you are obliged to perform some duty to someone. That is what is a beholden. I am not a beholden to anyone. Means you are not owing to anybody. Verdict means decision or result, a sentence. Watchdog. Watchdog means the people, person or people whose job is to see that someone is doing good, make sure that someone is doing good, or protecting someone's rights. Right? They are called as watchdogs. Countermand. Countermand means revoke something by giving a new order. So change some order already given by giving a new order is called a mandate, a counter mandate. So it means you're rectifying you're cancelling the existing order by giving a new one. Infraction means not obeying the law. You're above, if you know that's a counterfeit. So that's what is called infraction. So now we are done with the vocabulary section. Now we are moving to the second part is reading. That's a loudspeaker. Even though more than a quarter century has elapsed since the constitution was amended to make urban and rural local bodies of self-contained third tier of governance, it is often agreed by experts that there is inadequate devolution of powers to them. This may somewhat explain the relative lack of autonomy. However, an entirely different facet of way these election bodies function is that the manner in which their representatives are elected is often beset by controversies. Local polls are often marred by violence and charge of arbitrary delimitation and reservation of wards. A key factor in local body polls being conducted in a free and fair manner in the extent to which the state election commissioner, the authority that supervises the election, is independent and autonomous. Unfortunately, most regimes in the states appoint senior bureaucrats from among their favorites to the office. In practice, state election commissioner frequently face charges of being partisan. Routine exercise such as delimiting wards, rotating the wards reserved for women and scheduled caste, and fixing the dates for the election become mired in a controversy. As a result, as the opposition tends to believe that the exercise is being done with the ruling party interest in mind. Even though this cannot be generalized in respect of all states and all those manning the position, it is undeniable that state election commissions don't seem to enjoy the confidence of political parties and the public to the same extent as Election Commission of India as far as their independence is concerned. It is in this backdrop that Supreme Court judgment declaring that a state election commissioner should be someone completely independent of the state government acquires salience. It has described the Goa government's action in asking the law secretary to hold additional charges as state election commissioner as a mockery of the constitutional mandate. By invoking its extraordinary power under Article 142 of the Constitution, the court has asked all state election commissioners who are under the direct control of the respective state governments to step down from their post. In practice, most states appoint retired bureaucrats as state election commissioners. Whether the FX court's decision would have bearing on those who are no more serving the state government remains to be seen. However, it is clear that these governments will now have to find a way to appoint the office only those who are truly independent and not beholden to it in any manner. The verdict will help secure the independence of state election commissioners in the future. More significantly, the court has boosted the power of the election watchdog by holding that it is open to the state election commissioner to countermand any infractions of the law made by the state government in the course of preparing local body polls. Regimes in the state would have to wake up to the reality that they cannot always control the local body polls as in the past. So this is all about reading. Now you see the summary of this editorial. State election commissioners are generally appointed by the state government, and the appointees are, most of them are retired bureaucrats or who are in the government. This is what is going on in the country. But at the same time, state election commissioners who are deciding the delimitation of the wards, roster or reservation to the wards, especially women and the scheduled caste and tribes, and fixing the dates are in the controversies, because these things are decided in favor of the local government. That's what thinking by the opposition parties. Hence, the state election commissioner is not enjoying the independence as well as the confidence of public as well as the political parties like India state, election commission in the center. So this is what is the background. When it comes to the recent case in the Kerala, in the Goa, where Goa government have appointed its law secretary to as a selection, state election commissioner. So that case was going on in the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court come up with the solution that state election commissioner shall not be the employee of the state government. That's what is the decision. And whoever is holding the position in the state government cannot sit in the state election as a state election commissioner. So whoever is sitting as a state election commissioner as well as state government, they have to step down immediately. So this extraordinary decision, decision from the Supreme Court is going to give a new dimension to the state election commissioner, as well as they're going to give adequate confidence to them, as well as autonomous to the state election commissioners. So whoever is now state election commissioner, the state government have to rethink that they cannot control the state elections, local bodies as they wish. So now it is a turn. Now state election commissioner also looks like a Indian election commissioners. So that would be the good for democracy as well as the people who are okay. So this is all about the today's summary. If at all you like, give thumbs up. For regular updates, just subscribe. Thank you all. See you again with one more Indo editorial tomorrow. Until then, bye bye.